Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Katrina and I'm a mother to 4 little ones. And today I'm going to share with you a recent vacation that we went on with our kiddos, and I hope that it is just an awesome encouragement to you guys as well. Now, most people think we're pretty nuts when we say that we take our 4 kids on the road, especially when it involves a 7.5 to 8 hour drive just to get to our first location. Basically, when we hit the road, we try to break it up with as many fun things as we can. So that means fun pit stops, that means exploring towns that we've never been to before, and really just getting a feel for the area in which we're staying.
Look at that one. Look at that one. It has like a cool tail.
What do you think, Pace?
Look at this one. Look at that black one.
Wow. What do you see, Lincoln? Where are you going? What is that, another fish tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after our first pit stop and letting the kids get some fresh air and stretch their legs, we stopped in a town called Coeur d'Alene, which is basically this little tiny town at the top of Idaho, and it was a awesome spot for us to stop. I could see in like the summer months it would be a really thriving area to tour. We finally made it to our destination. You can tell by all the amenities inside that it has so much to offer families, and it's just such a casual and cool spot to stay. Our kids, of course, were so ready to run around, and so I spent many hours chasing my toddlers up and down the hallways just to get the wigglies out of them. So I'd say the first major bucket list item was my husband's dream of taking his kids up to Big Sky Mountain Resort. Now, my husband grew up ski racing, and he is just so passionate about being outside and teaching our kids this incredible skill of skiing.
Girls, what do you think?
It's great.
What's that?
It's great. It's awesome, great.
It's awesome, hey?
It's magnificent.
You guys can't wait. Okay, girls. Let's go. Nice job, hey? Nice job. How was that?
Are you ready?
Yeah, that's good, eh?
you. I'm coming to get you. Go real slow, okay? Real slow. Good boy.
Columbia River. Oh, this is the Columbia River.
Whoa!
This river goes all the way through BC. It's the most dammed river in North America.
No way.
This Columbia River. This Columbia River gives the world a lot of power.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wouldn't, is that part of a power plant maybe? I'm not sure what that is.
I'll find out. Now, a big part of our vacation obviously is directed towards how can we entertain our kids and what's educational, what's really a highlight that the area in which we're visiting has to offer. And so, of course, I did a little bit of Google research and I found that they had this really cool science center for kids. And we were really blown away by this little place.
Try balancing.
See? Nicely done, Pace. Are you reeling that fish in? Whoa, here it comes. Yay!
I got one too.
That looks
This
awesome.
can be on a little table.
Wow. You designed this, all the walls, everything. Peyton, are you going to be a future architect?
Now we'll come to flower. The flower is not just an ordinary flower. So see here, there's little like cups and stuff. So you use the provided craft supplies to make a flower in your toilet paper roll.
Nice.
And then you tape it on, and you twist up like a strip of paper, and then tape it in two. And then once you do that, tape that in your toilet paper roll, dip it in the water, and you'll see how the blue or any color dyed water slowly goes up really fast. And it's called capillary. And now you watch this. So if you dip it in, look at how fast it's soaking up. It just soaked up so.
Wow.
Yeah. Some of it was already soaked, but this wasn't soaked before.
Awesome, Hadley.
So, yeah. And then you get your flower. This is the Montana Science Center.
Way to go, Hads. Sometimes you find these really cool gems in places that you visit, and this was just one of those situations that we felt grateful for. The person that was running the center was a biologist, and she took my daughters under her wing and showed them so many cool things, including a little axolotl guy named Scooter, and it was just a really unique and fun experience for them. After that, we ventured to the Museum of the Rockies. Now, you guys, this is a very cool museum. We've been to quite a few, and I would say that this was literally at the top of my list for awesome museums to visit. Not to mention that they have one of the most epic collections of Triceratops skulls that we have ever seen, and literally a range from juvenile all the way up into adult-sized skulls of these Triceratops. And they are really almost fully intact. Of course, they have to build certain parts of the bones that are missing, but these skulls are in incredible shape, and we were just blown away with the information. My oldest was just in her element. She loved being there, and it was such a highlight and a proud moment for us to just see our kids so integrated and absorbing information. I remember Hadley had to read almost every display, and my kids were discussing with one of the caretakers at the museum there, and they were just sort of blown away by our kids' knowledge of dinosaurs. And so it was just a real fun time for our whole family. Part of our trip that just really captivated me and has always been my interest is seeing these really awesome little towns all along the way on our travels. And a lot of these interesting little towns settled right when there was a lot of mining and there was a boom in different minerals, copper, silver. And so essentially, you know, during the Industrial Revolution, when things were going really amazing for America, they would build these little settlements in and around where they found gold or where they panned and found a bunch of silver deposits. And so I always love stopping and checking out these little towns. Now, sometimes my kids are like, why are you so excited about these brick buildings, Mommy? What's so great about the architecture? But truly, it is such a joy for us when we stop and see these little towns, because it's like time has stood still. I know that some of the towns we stopped through maybe had 800 people at the most, and so it's just always fascinating for us to look up and read about the history and, you know, go support them any way we can, whether it's buying a coffee or going into a gift shop and just sort of learning more about the history of how America came to be. Of course, we did a lot of other things that I didn't capture on film, but as a family, you know, it's just so fun to have these really organic, fun moments together, whether it's stopping and having a great burger somewhere, or whether it's, you know, dipping into a gift shop and, you know, treating our kids to something fun. It was just a really neat time together as a family. Alas, our journey had to come to an end. We drove by this really neat water dam, and it was really cool to kind of see this amazing little town hanging on the edge of it. You know, once again, what an incredible feat to see people, humans building such a gigantic infrastructure. It just boggles your mind that people actually built something like that. And we made our way home. Of course, you know, you get to have so many amazing discussions once things quiet down. Sometimes your kids are napping and you just get these moments together as a couple where you sort of reflect on life and what your future goals and dreams are. And, you know, these are some of the most special times in our lives together, and we're going to truly treasure them.